Hello, I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to the Grain Review, where we review a grain brew. Who knew? One of Nige's this time. Nige, what have you brewed?
I've brewed a stout. Now, I decided, right, I want a really strong stout, not an imperial stout. I just wanted something around about the 6% mark, or 6. I was just over. Something full-bodied.
Yeah.
With a bit of punch, and perhaps a little bit of dryness. Anyway, it didn't go as normal brews. They don't go the way I had a brew efficiency of about 57%. I think it's because I just brew on the stovetop, and it was just a huge bag of mash, and it's very hard to do my sparge bit.
Yeah.
It was only a 15-litre batch, but anyway, it came in at 5.9% with priming sugar.
Okay,
right. So yeah, it's not what I wanted to brew, but I gave this one a name. It's called Dark Summer because it's summertime and I brewed a dark beer. I'm going to persevere with this recipe, and it's almost learning about the grains. But anyway, the recipe that I've brewed will be down below if you want to have a go.
Okay.
Or criticize it or whatever. Comments.
Don't criticize. We'll have constructive criticism.
Yeah. But anyway, do you want to fire up beer, Cam?
I'll do that. Let me get that there. Dark Summer it is. Oh, I've got a hint of something hitting me in the nose there. Quite faint.
Oh, it's a bit lively at the end there. It really is quite full flavored.
Now, what you have got is we've talked about this before. The very sexy. It's an incredibly sexy.
Does it get any sexier than that?
Brown head. It's one of my favorite things in beer, and I love many things about beer. I really do. But the brown head on a stout.
Now, when I first brewed, when I first tried this, I tried it quite early. Coffee was the overpowering aroma and taste.
Yeah,
I'd say that coffee's given way to dark chocolate now.
This has the aroma of it's a previous episode we did, Voyage versus tomorrow. And there's the Voyage smells very much like this.
Yeah.
So that I'm getting chocolate more than anything.
Yes.
With a hint of coffee.
Yeah. I concur.
Good. Okay.
Should we go in?
Well, let's go in, and shall we? Chin chin. Oh.
There's quite a bit going on there.
There is, yeah. In fairness, more froth than anything. Excuse me.
So I've had a few bottles of this before, but this is the first time you've tasted it, isn't it, Anders?
It is, yeah. Excuse me, my moustache is retaining most of what's going on here. That is lovely. That really is nice. Again, I need more.
Well, the first thing, it doesn't taste like homebrew.
It doesn't.
And that's what you get when you brew with grains at home. The beer hasn't got that homebrew twang. It's clean. And if that should be the one reason to start brewing with grains at home. It is a lot easier than you think.
It is. It just takes a little bit of guts and a little bit of a leap of faith, really, to move from kits to doing a grain brew.
Yeah.
This, right, okay, there's a lot going on. I'm getting, chocolate, a wee bit of coffee, and just hanging around at the back of my throat there, I've got just a little bit of licorice as well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know offhand what malts you used?
Ooh. I put a bit of everything in. You got Maris Otter and Flaked Barley. That's the lion's share, which is
kind of like the basis of most. Yeah.
Roasted barley, which is coming off just under 12%.
Mm-hmm.
Put some rolled oats in, about 4%. I was looking for something really good body, and I think I've got that there.
Okay.
Torrified wheat, just again for the head and the body,
mm-hmm.
and Carapils, which is a malt is meant to just give a bit more body. And
right, okay,
that's probably where the sweetness in this is coming from. There is a little bit of sweetness on the back end.
That's one I've never heard of.
That's just under 4% in that one.
Okay.
Hops wise, Challanger hops, and it's only a 30-minute boil I did. I put 50 grams of Challanger in and 40 grams of East Kent Goldings with 15 minutes to go, just to add the hop interest.
Yeah, that is a very nicely balanced beer.
Now, for me, that's just, I'd like it a little bit drier.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, that's got again, that roasted malt taste is coming through just around the licorice kind of end.
But I'm really, really pleased with this brew.
I think it's an excellent beer.
And I've got lots of bottles of it, because even when you do a 15-litre batch, it's smaller than you do, but it's still 28, that yields about 28 bottles.
Yeah.
Which is quite a lot when you see them all together.
Absolutely. and again, it's not going to cost you a lot.
No.
In comparison to beer.
Again, and I think it comes in cheaper than the kits.
Right, we had a big break. We talked about a lot of stuff. What has happened, though, is that this beer that you have made has not changed. It's not got it. It's the flavors that were there in the first place are still there now in the same ratios. It's damn fine beer, Nige.
I'll say, if you're going to brew with grain, you can't go wrong doing a black beer, a stout. Mm. I think stouts are incredibly forgiving on the brewing process.
Okay.
Even with beer kits, I think stouts are more forgiving than, the lighter the beer, the more precise and accurate you've got to be with everything. There's a lot of margin for error with the darker beers. So, but this is stunning. I know it's my own beer, calling my own beer stunning, but I'm so bloody pleased.
I would be, yeah. No, I would if I brewed it. I think it's a great beer. It's everything you want from a stout. It's got the same aroma that we talked about earlier on as the Voyage, something a wee bit stronger. The mouthfeel, good. Body is just, and you're saying that's coming from Torrified Wheat?
Yes. Well, there's I put the rolled oats are there for the body, the Torrified Wheat and the Carapils. They're all contributing to that body. That's
lovely. All right, look, let's end it there. We're done.
Yep.
It's a goodie. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
Goodbye.